Concluding their mourning for their fallen captain, the buggy pirates observed intently as Moji and Kabaji engaged in a fierce duel, each vying to claim the mantle of leadership. The beast tamer wielded his whip with practiced precision, while Kabaji showcased his lethal acrobatic prowess against his foe. Tension hung heavy in the air as the fate of their crew hung in the balance of this battle for supremacy. One Piece. Story was made by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter 57, Because of Dreams. The passenger ship rocked violently as waves crashed against its sides, dwarfed by the imposing galleon of the cook pirates. Panic spread among the crew and passengers as they recognized the infamous vessel. Pirates! That ship is. It's the cook pirates? That's Redleg Zeph's ship. He came back from the Grand Line. With a sinister grin, Redleg Zeph and his crew boarded the ship with little to no resistance. You must be the captain of these pirates. Redleg Zeph, the captain of the passenger ship stuttered. What do you want from us? Money, Zeph replied curtly, ordering his men. Take all their valuables down to the last penny. All right, his crew echoed as they launched themselves at them with sheer force. Quickly, they plundered the ship, seizing anything of value, from jewelry to fancy handbags and even the amount of berries they had, much to the passengers' dismay. But as the sky darkened ominously around them, one of Zeph's men approached him with a worried expression. Captain, if we don't leave soon, we'll get caught up in the storm. I know, Zeph replied, as his men hurriedly assembled their pillaged goods on the deck of the ship. Meanwhile, in the relative safety of the kitchen, Sanji seethed with frustration. Damn it! I'm not just going to sit still and be killed by those pirates! Across the deck, Zeph inspected the spoils brought back by his underlings. Something caught his eye, and he frowned in suspicion. Wait just a second. What's this? He demanded, pointing at a bag. The pirate responsible cowered before him, stammering out an excuse. Forgive me, Captain Zeph. I was just a little hungry. With a thunderous kick, he instantly sent the pirate sprawling across the deck. Don't I always say not to ever lay even a finger on our enemy's food? He questioned with authority. The chastised pirate muttered a quick apology before slinking away to the ground. Damn idiot! As he turned to leave, the air crackled with the sharp voices of his crew. What's with this kid? But the boy, Sanji, rose defiantly, brandishing his cooking knives with a courage that belied his youth. Hey, kid! You shouldn't be swinging around those things. It's dangerous, they taunted. Look, I'm bleeding. I might be seriously wounded. Shut up, Sanji snapped. Like I'm just going to stand still and let you kill me. Sanji, no, don't fight back, pleaded his fellow cooks, while the ship's staff added on. Stop it, kid. Don't provoke them any further. Do something about him. He's one of your cooks, isn't he? Sanji, stop! Despite the pleas of his comrades, Sanji refused to back down, determined to fight for his life. If the kid wants to die so badly, then kill him already and be done with it, Zeph ordered coldly. But Sanji stood firm to his cause. It's not like I want to die, but you pirates are going to kill us all anyways, he declared. So I'll kill you first before you can kill me. With a swift kick, Zeph sent Sanji sprawling across the ship, leaving the cooks in complete horror. Looking at the scene, some of his men contemplated, Damn! Look at the captain go! He never holds back, does he? Undeterred, the young boy crawled toward the pirate captain, sinking his teeth into Zeph's leg with a fierce determination. "I'm gonna find the all-blue one day." Hearing this response, Zeph gazed at him quietly for a brief moment, but his crew erupted into mocking laughter. "He said he's gonna find the all-blue. That's quite the dream," they mocked. "Go ahead, Captain, tell him. Tell him that a place like that doesn't exist in the Grand Line." "You idiot," one of the cooks sighed. "Why would you go and talk about that now of all times?" With a swift motion, Zeph delivered a sharp kick to Sanji's side, but the young cook remained defiant. As he lay on the deck, his gaze met Zeph's, unwavering in the face of adversity. "There's no way that I'm going to be killed by stupid pirates like you in a place like this." As the storm clouds gathered ominously overhead, the pirates scrambled to secure their plunder and retreat to the safety of their ship. One of Zeph's men approached him with urgency. "Captain, we have to pull back right away. The coming storm's much bigger than we thought." "All right," he agreed. "Load up all of the loot back to our boat." But before they could enact their escape, disaster struck. A massive wave crashed over the ship, sweeping Sanji overboard in its merciless grip. Without hesitation, Zeph sprang into action. With a swift motion, he broke off a mast and leaped into the raging waters below. "That stupid brat," Zeph muttered, as his crewmates shouted frantically against the storm. "Captain, what are you doing? It's just a stupid little kid. Captain!" Despite their best efforts, it was too late. A monstrous wall of water crashed upon them in an instant, obliterating their vessels and plunging them into chaos. Sanji blinked groggily as consciousness returned, his eyes adjusting to the blinding sunlight dancing upon the vast expanse of the ocean. He found himself sprawled upon a large rock, surrounded by nothing but the calm waves of the sea. "So you woke up, did you little eggplant?" a weathered voice shared. "You're a pretty lucky one, all right." Perched on the edge of the rock, Red-Leg Zeph, the captain of the Cook pirates, calmly watched the empty horizon. "Pirate!" But his alarming words gave way to his pain, trying to lean himself against a boulder. "Of course you can't move easily. Just whose kick did you think you received?" the captain shared. However, Sanji quickly questioned him. "Where's the ship?" Zeph's expression darkened. "Who knows?" he mused with resignation. "Wouldn't be surprising if your ship sank during that rough storm. But I know my ship has sunk for sure at least. I can tell by the wreckage. I can only be grateful that I didn't see any of my crewmates' dead bodies." "In any case," Zeph continued, turning to face Sanji, "the storm was 2 days ago, meaning that you and I are stuck on this god-forsaken rock without a single plant, fruit, or animal to eat. Of course, there's a lot of fish in the ocean, but the side of this rock's been carved out by the waves, so that once you jump down, it'll be impossible to come back up. In other words, we don't have any way to get food. Feel free to cry if you want." "No," Sanji retorted. "This is all your fault. I'll kill you for this." Zeph then commented, "If you don't shut up, I'll just eat you instead." The captain pressed on his explanation. "Waiting for help is the only option we have. If we're lucky, we might be saved tomorrow. And if we're not, we'll be waiting until we're nothing but a dried-up pile of bones." Sanji's bravado faltered, fear creeping into his heart. Pile of bones? Me? But before despair could fully take hold, Zeph approached him, bearing 2 white sacks. "This is your share," he told him, dropping one beside Sanji. "This food here got washed up here just like us. Eating normally, it should last you 5 days, but use your head and save as much as you can. It's a good thing that we're both cooks." "Wait a minute," Sanji protested, his eyes narrowing at the disproportionate portions. "Your share is way bigger than mine. It's almost 3 times what I've got." "Of course," Zeph replied, matter-of-factly. "I'm an adult, so it's only natural that I eat more." He then placed his heel on Sanji's face. "That's the situation we're stuck in. So let's just try to get along until help comes, all right?" Sanji glared at him defiantly. "You damn geezer!" But Zeph remained unperturbed, his gaze steady. "You should consider me nice for even giving you food in the first place, so don't expect me to be any nicer than that." He then gestured to the opposite end of the rock. "You sit on this side, and I'll sit on that other side of the rock. This way, we'll be able to keep watch on both sides of the sea. If you see a ship, call and let me know right away. Until then, don't bother contacting me. Best not to waste any energy on unnecessary things. Pray for good luck." With those final words, Zeph walked away to his designated spot. The sun descended into the horizon, casting a fiery glow over the vast expanse of the ocean. Sanji, alone on the rock, felt the gnawing pang of hunger in his stomach. He glanced at the meager supply of food beside him, contemplating Zeph's words about rationing it wisely. With a heavy sigh, he resigned himself to endure the hunger a little longer, determined to make the provisions last. Meanwhile, on the other side of the rock, Zeph raises a hefty boulder with grim resolve. Clenching a piece of wood between his teeth, he mutters, "So this is where even my red leg will meet its end." With a resolute grunt, he brings the rock crashing down onto his leg, severing it just below the right knee.